Yo, chat. Yo, chat. How we doing? How we doing, chat? How's everybody's day going? I know I'm 14 minutes late. I had to prepare the thumbnail for a second. Oh man, how we doing, chat? How we doing? Everybody alright? Hey, is everybody alright? Yo, chat. I'm in a good mood today. Woo! Okay, so as you guys can see from the title and maybe the thumbnail, what do y'all say? Derby thumbnail? Derby thumbnail? Pretty good, ain't it? Pretty good. Oh man. Alright, so what we're gonna be doing today, we're gonna be practicing camera movement for my animation shorts, right? So that's what we're gonna be doing. Let me quickly set up everything. I have Studio open, fully loaded. Yeah, I'm ready this time. But I want to grab some real quick, like maybe a water bottle or something. So let me quickly do that. Do you guys want to see the studio? I already have it open. Yeah, let me show you. I was working on. Dang, yo, where'd this light come from? Yo, but yeah. Hopefully you don't do that during the stream, cause I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad if it does that. But yeah. All right, let me quickly pull it up real quick. Do y'all see it? Do y'all see it, chat? Hold on, let me see. I don't know if y'all see, cause okay, yes y'all can, yes y'all can. Before I go, let me put it up. Alright, should be straight. Alright, let me quickly go get some real quick. Wait, hold on. Yo, chat, were you able to hear me? Yo. Hello. Yo, chat, can y'all? Yes, y'all can. Yes, y'all can. Alright, it's because I didn't see a microphone placed. Alright, so yeah, let me quickly go do that right now. Oh, there was already a mic. Never mind. I'm slow. Oh yeah, let me go do that real quick. Oh. Is not actually to do? Just keep watching. Just keep watching the front. Just don't ask me to play. Just don't call. Keep watching. Just don't come on the top. Okay, over. Because you got dumb sleep. Actually, I know. It's probably that you can see no.
So artificially, but you're not procreate, so artificially, and then you decide.
Alright. No worries. Yeah. Man, I'm trying to figure out this microphone. This microphone thing is still bugging me out, bro. Man, I'm trying to figure out this microphone. This is still bugging me out, bro. Is we good? It's not. When I add the microphone, like, dang, it's not popping up on the audio mixer. All right, we're back. We're back. I have a bunch of problems to fix with OBS, but I gotta restart OBS. But all right. All right, we're back. We're back. I have a bunch of problems to fix with OBS, but I gotta restart OBS. But all right. I have a bunch of problems to fix with OBS, but I gotta restart OBS. All right. All right. So now I think I don't want to work in this map because there's too many things and it's gonna be too buggy. So we are just going to go to a different map. Let me do so real quick. Alright, y'all should see the screen now. My microphone is muted for a sec. We should be good. Alright, so there is two ways you could animate the camera in Roblox Studios. Or one animator, but the first way, you can't tilt. Right? You can't tilt the camera. You can only go left, right, up, and down. So I definitely, cause some animations are good. Well, currently the animations I need to do don't require me to tilt, but in the future I might need to. So might as well solve that problem right here, right now. All right, you know what I'm saying? So the first way is, of course, the usual, just actually using the camera, right? So let me quickly start a new animation here. and add camera. We don't really have to add the grid, but alright. So what I do, hold on. Okay. Alright. So when I start, I first set my FOV to 35 and I set up the keyframe, right? The position. I want the camera to be. And it could be something like this. Alright. There we go. So now this is the positioning of the camera that you want. So then let's place a keyframe right there. Now let's move like a couple keyframes. They don't really matter. And let's move the camera. Let's say like right here. Then add another keyframe. Not FOV. Keyframe. It's also called C frame. Then when you press play, it moves. Right? Let me make it more farther so it's slower so I can see. Right? I'm a bit sick, by the way, guys, because like it is cold down here, bro. It is cold, I tell you. Alright, so yeah, as I said, hold on. Now, right, you could do that, right? And me, when I start my animations, I like, especially with the character animations, I start with the base, like the base movements. So let's say I want my animation to walk, right? Then I would want my character to go from here to here. Alright? So I gotta fix something real quick, hold on. Hello, can y'all hear me? My microphone keeps cutting out and I don't know why. So I'm trying to figure that out right now. Okay, there we go. It was hidden. Alright, we should be good. Alright, can y'all hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Alright. Hello, if you can hear me, clap twice. Wait, did y'all hear what I said before then? Or was my microphone muted? Because if it was muted, it works perfectly fine. Alright, it should be good, it should be good. Alright. Wait, did y'all hear what I said before then? Now, as I was saying, if I want my animation to be walking, then I take my character right here, add a keyframe on the torso, move, oh shoot, like that, move it. Now, as I was saying, this is what I call base movements. Let's add maybe a turn. Add maybe a turn. Something like that. Alright, so now when you play the animation, it looks like this. Alright? No actual animation. So then once I'm done with the base movements, I'll go back to the keyframes and actually animate the actual process. Alright? But that can be tricky sometimes since you will have to animate every single keyframe. Like this one, its own its own thing, and this one, but it's fine, especially for a walking animation. It's fine because you're not just still. So like for the first keyframe, the arm could be like this. The second keyframe, it's in the middle. Did it cut out? Wait. Yo. What is wrong with this thing, bro? Alright, I think we should good. But yeah, alright. So second keyframe is in the middle. Third one right here, it is in front. So then when you play it, it's like a swing. Alright, so that it's not doing base animations is not a full down a bad thing, but it's definitely there, and I like to use it because like when I do my base animations, I get to see if is the animation path like smooth. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely like to use base movements. Alright, so real quick, you take a piece of paper and write that down. I want to write stuff that we do down, so hold on. Alright, so that is the first way of how we make camera animations, right? Just a simple keyframe here, move the timeline, and another keyframe. And there you go. That is a very basic way of how to move the camera in one animator. And if you want a specific, like you see how it goes, it passes in front of the character. If you want to pass behind the character, what I think you could do is redirect its path. So go to the middle of both of the keyframes. You probably can't see it. So hold on. Alright. Go to the middle of both keyframes right here. So let's say, for example, this is keyframe 30, this is keyframe 0. So that means the middle is 15. Right now, in the middle, you want to move the camera behind, like something like this, and then place another keyframe. Now look, I'm still not a master at camera, because that's the whole point of the live stream. I want to master cameras, right? So now if we press play, it should pass behind the character all the way to point B. See, I mean, hey, let me spread this out more so you have more play time. That didn't do nothing. That just stretched it out. That made it bigger. Alright. It's clean though, alright? It's clean. It's clean. Alright. Let me copy this and delete it. Now look, this was the before. See how it goes in front of the character? Let's say you want to go behind. Go to the middle and add a keyframe behind the character. And then bang, it goes behind the character now. You could see that the starting animation, it wants to go like kind of in front of the character, but this keyframe blocks it and causes it to go behind, and then bang, it reaches its destination. Alright, so I'm sorry happened. That is the first way. The second way is getting, let me quickly open up Explorer and Properties. It's using a part as the actual camera. So what you can do, it could be just a part, but what you can do, if you want to be like creative or look cool, you could search camera on the toolbox, right? And you could pick any camera, right? Any camera works. Wait, I have to, okay, there we go. So any camera works. Look at this detailed camera. Oh my gosh, wait, is it just a mesh, or, basically, the whole thing is basically a mesh. This would have been impossible in Roblox Studios. Props to the creator, bruh. Oh my, they got every little detail. That is crazy, but alright, so yeah. What you want to do, I think you first gotta clean it. So go to camera, plugins, easy weld, and clean it. There we go. So now we can insert the camera. Just go to camera right here. It's already inserted, and press the 3 dots and press attach to part. Then first keyframe, you're gonna press it and open the keyframe, right? Now you click, wait, hold on. You click set first. What am I talking about? You click the camera in the Explorer, then you press set in edit keyframes. Now you just set the camera as, like, you attached the actual camera model to the camera keyframe to make it animatable. So then you press OK. So now I think it should work, cause I've never done this. Alright, you gotta keep that in mind. This is my little first time. Alright, so if it don't work, it don't work. If it work, it work. Alright, but let me see something. You don't have to place any more attached to parts once you place the first keyframe, because that already attaches it. Let's add a C frame here, C frame here. Now let's move it. Wait. I used to do some. Oh, you have to actually get the camera. Oh, I see. So you have to actually add the camera as an actual, like, mod, like in the thing. This is how you're gonna be able to animate it. So this right here sets the camera. It sets the model. This the model, right here, it sets the model as the camera, right? And the model is what lets you, the model right here is what lets you animate it. So you've already attached it. Let's add a C frame here, move over here, and add another C frame. Maybe turn this way. Does it work? Oh no, it does not. But let me show you how you do it with a part. You get a part and you just attach it. Same thing right here. Let's do this. First keyframe, attach. Then click the part, set. Okay, you can already see that the camera changed. So that is how it works. And if you don't like to always be on the camera, because you gotta exit the camera view to move the part, which is the camera, right? So just disable and enable the camera, which is right here. That is how you get out of camera view to edit the part. Then to actually animate the camera, you have to add the camera as a C frame. There you go. So now you add a C frame right here. So now if you move, make it to the character and up. So now if you enable, you have to enable the camera again. Now when we press play, it's going to, of course, animate. Let me show you real quick. Y'all can see everything clearly? Alright. See that? We just attached the camera to a part and the part became the camera, right? If you want to see outside the view, here it is. See, that's what it looked like. And I'm pretty sure you guys can already tell this is the front of the camera. And if you want to be like a cool or whatever, or if you just want to know, then you could add a decal. See, it's automatically on the front of the part. You could add a decal, let's say a camera lens decal. So then you always know that is the front and that is where the camera is like showing. Alright, but man, that'll take a lot of time, so I can automatically remember it is, and you don't even have to put a decal. You could just put the actual decal, whatever this is called, and it'll highlight the front of the part or whatever you're trying to add as the camera, and then it'll always tell you that is the front. Alright, so it's a sick way. I like that way because like you can tell. Let me show you. Cause as the actual camera right now, there's no way to tilt the actual camera in studios. You can try whatever, go to files, settings, whatever you try to do. There's no way to tilt the camera in studio. But if you use this method, you can tilt the camera using this right here. I think it's got let's see. I think the red is the y-axis, the green is the x-axis, and the blue is the z-axis. So if you, you can tilt it on the blue axis, right? And you can't do that in Roblox Studios lighting controls, but hopefully you can do it in the future so you don't have to waste time adding the part and then attaching the camera to the part, and you can just animate like freely. But yeah, hopefully they update Studio like that in the future, but for now we'll have to stay like that. Alright, so but yeah, alright, now okay, so when we're practicing the camera, we of course need an animation, but I don't want to waste time animating the like a character and just want to animate the camera. So how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this, chat? Anybody got any ideas? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Me, I really like the studio idea. Like the studio camera, it's way better. You don't have to get out of camera view just to move the camera. You could just move the camera, right? It don't really matter. So I really like the studio's camera view. All right, let me stop wasting our time and just animate the camera. All right. We don't even need a character in this animation, so let's delete that. Turn on. All right. Let me get comfy first. Yo. Yo. Are we good? Yo, my internet cut out. Yo. Yo, I got scared for a second. I started seeing the thing load and I was like, yo, no way the stream ended. Oh my gosh. Yo, please don't happen again. Please don't happen again. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright. That's just anime, I guess. So we need an object. Should we just animate the character so we actually have something to animate? Or should we just do like a base animation as I told you guys before? Should we just do a base animation and then we could animate the camera around it? Because it wouldn't feel right if we just animate out of nothing. Like we're animating air. It wouldn't feel right. Alright, so I think I'm gonna end up doing a base animation. So let's add it towards over here. Oh shoot, why do I keep doing that? I keep forgetting to move the keyframe. This for like a test, so it doesn't really matter. Alright. And we are done. Alright, very basic animation. But yeah, we have something to animate around. Alright. So now let's close this, open the camera. Now let's add a C frame. Now for this, I just want to have the camera in the middle. Like at all times, I just want the character to be in the middle. Okay. So this is the first keyframe. Now let's move to the second keyframe, maybe 60. And move it to the middle. Alright, and now 120. Let's move it here. How do we control the zoom in and zoom outs? Because like another problem with the studio method is you can't like have a precise, well, you can have a precise location if you click on the keyframe, and then you could edit these, which make it more precise, but it's not like precise enough because you gotta know a bit of math and like know where the numbers, the location, like it'll get annoying because there's 6 values you gotta set for a specific location. It'll get pretty annoying. So like a problem I'm talking about is, look, from frame 0 to 60, there it looks like there's maybe a little zoom out. It makes sense because the direction the character is coming matches the same speed of the camera's movement. So it basically looked like the character's not even moving at all, and the camera's just going around it. That's called frame rate, right? The character's walk speed matches the same frame rate as the camera's zoom out a little bit and movement. All right, the camera's movement matches the same frame rate or speed as the character's movement. But look, so then let's say I go to frame 120. Add another. Wait, no. Make sure if you're gonna be using the, I don't know if it works the same way with the attach part, but if you're gonna be using the studio camera, you make sure you angle the camera first before you add the C frame. So now, lucky enough, that you see what I'm talking about? This don't look right. It don't look right. That's what I'm telling y'all. So this is a big problem with studio, but a way I think I might be able to fix it is if you look. Let me read this real quick. Alright, so you see the lines? What you could do, you could center it. You see the head right here? The line severs the head right there. Same for the hands. So there, we got a keyframe. So then in our next position, we need to make sure it lines up. It could be perfect, it could not be perfect. Like something like that. I think that's pretty similar. So then, bang. It don't have up and down movement, of course, because you're going for the same like thing. But if you want to edit a camera movement, you will have to delete the keyframe and realign it, sadly. But hey, hopefully the world of animation gets a lot better in the future. But so far, this is what we got. Alright, so now moving on to 120. I know it says 122, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's move it. Let's add a little bit of up motion. Let's add a little bit of up. So now it should go up a bit. Not bad, not bad. But because of course it's on linear, it looks blocky. Like once it reaches this point right here, it does a sharp cut backwards. I don't like that. You see that? Once it reaches the middle, so like it's moving left, like from this keyframe, right? We are on the right side. Then once we get about halfway, we're in the middle. We're in the middle of the character. Then move a little more, and right here, frame 95. it does a sharp turn, it immediately stops going left and backs up and continues going left again. That's what I don't like about linear. You gotta get creative with these. And another thing, well, let me get a drink of water. Alright. Another thing is I'm going to be having another live stream. I don't think it'll be close to this one because I'm sick and I just want to go to bed. I just want to go to bed. This is so unexpected, bro. I was literally perfect the entire day. Why is it now when I gotta stream? I'm sick, but that ain't stopping me from streaming. Alright, so we still streaming. Alright. I have a bottle of sanitizer right here, a bunch of napkins, so I am fine. But yeah, I have another stream where I practice bouncy animations. Like, I have to show you some examples, but I don't want to do that now. But I will show y'all. Maybe I'll most likely forget. So make sure to tell me in the chat, tell me in the live chat, and like while I'm ending the stream, if I don't remember, then you could definitely make sure to drop that and let me know. But yeah, what bouncy animations are, it's basically like extra movements. So like, let me show you for example. Let's go to frame 0, like this frame right here. It would make a good example. Hold on, let me save it and close it. Alright. Let me duplicate this. I need to get the plugin FX3 or something because I'm tired of opening the properties over and over. The Explorer and the properties. Cause I need a lot of space. My monitor is pretty small. I need a lot of space. Alright, so first I gotta get a bigger monitor. That's the first thing, and a PC. But hey, we gotta deal with what we have. You know what I'm saying, chat? So I just gotta change the name because it won't let me animate the same character with the same name. So we're just gonna change the name. Alright. So now here's what I mean by bouncy animation, right? First keyframe, let's go maybe the arm. Right, it's down. Move a couple keyframes. Actually, let's be precise. Let's go 10. I feel like 10 is good. Oh, wait. Alright. The microphone literally cut out again. Yeah, but that should be good. It's good enough speed. Alright, let's make it go 45-degree angle like that. And on frame 20, it is halfway. Frame 30. This is base animations, by the way. Base movements. Like this, frame 40. It's the same thing as frame 30, so let's copy that. Let's see. Alright, there we go. So this is bouncy animation. So it's basically an exaggerated movement. So look, what we want, this is the position that we want the hand to be in. But this upward motion, it causes like it's like too much power, so the hand goes up a little too much. So then you bring the hand back down. If you want to go an extra mile, which I wouldn't recommend because it wouldn't look good, you could go another keyframe and make a lower and then back to middle. So then it goes up. But I recommend the lower, like the upper right here. This one, if it's going to be higher, make sure the lower is closer to the actual animation you want, because if not, it's going to look bad. Look at that. You can already see it. If the speed wasn't off, You definitely see it. You definitely see it. Because from right here, these 4 keyframes, because the actual movement is more precise, it is like it's smoother. It's smoother. But because these are big movements, it's faster and more rocky. Right? But because these are smaller and precise, more precise, it looks smoother. But yeah, you could already see what I'm talking about in this example right here. So then what you could do to make it better is add arm positioning. Add arm positioning. So like while it's going up, you move the arm up just a little. Now this one, now it's center, so bring it down a bit. Oh, we can't bring it down. We can't bring it down since it's still gonna be going up. So we can bring it back up. And this one, since it's going up, we bring it up. This one's going down. Put it back to normal. This one went lower, a little bit down, back to normal. Alright. So now, I guess that look good. No, that does not. I mean, in a way, it kind of. It kind of look good. It kind of look good. Alright, but yeah, that is what I mean by bouncy animation. This is not the live for this, so let's stop doing that right now and continue working on. Let's name it bounce. So just an example. Alright, so now let's continue working on the camera animation. So we already got three keyframes. 3 keyframes. Alright. Wait, we're already gonna be live for an hour already? Yo, I just started, yo. Time is flying by. But yeah, 3 keyframes. This is the first keyframe. Moving on to this one. Let me move it out the way real quick. But yeah. So what you could do to fix this is, okay, if we look at it from here to here, what is it doing? First of all, it's not aligned, so it's definitely going up and more back. So what if, delete that. What if we tried move forward? Well, let me see this one. You can see that the shoulders are they're in the center box right here. So go to 120. Now we want to go higher. You see, I went higher. The shoulders are still in the box and the head is still like severed. So now hopefully that'll look good. Oh my gosh, that's worse than last time. Yo, that's bad. Wait, okay, so this one is lower. This one is higher. And if y'all didn't know, in Roblox animation, easing is super useless. Easing is supposed to make it more smooth. But I don't know if it's just Moon Animators easing. I think it is. Because I used to animate in something else before, I don't remember. But I used to use easing all the time and it would make it look hella smooth. So I think it's just Moon Animators easing presets, because it looks terrible. Alright, so now let's try another method. Maybe we first keep the shoulders in, but you see, this is where problem number 2 came in with using Studio's camera. Right? You gotta keep the positioning, especially the X coordinate. You gotta keep it right. You gotta keep it like exact. I see like this. So now the head is being severed and the shoulders are in the box. Let's add a keyframe. Let's see how it looks. Please look good. See, it's still rocky. Like from here to here, it's smooth, and from here to here, no. So maybe, if you didn't know, there's a little trick to automatically, instantly, magically, instantaneously make your animations a million times smoother. Duplicating it, right? So what I mean by that is select your keyframes, right? And what you want to do now is just press M. That will make a duplicate of each keyframe. These duplicates will make it faster. Oh, well, not really faster, but it's splitting the already existing keyframe into two. So it's two animation parts, aka more precise. The more precise the animation, guess what? The more smoother. So this is a feature I use all the time in my animation. It works amazingly well. Like, oh my gosh. But one thing you gotta remember, if you have a start and finish, like this one right here, this is the finish, this is the start, do not, and I repeat, do not, right? Do not multiply the start and the finish keyframes. That will mess up the entire animation. I don't know why that happened, but it does. That messed me up like on 2 animations, I think. I messed up 2 whole different animations just because of that. So I recommend y'all, if you're gonna use this feature, this duplication feature, this amazingly smoothing feature, do not smooth the beginning and end keyframes. Only smooth the middle ones. Right? You can press it as many times as you want. It won't really affect the animation or make it look bad. Just remember, don't get the ending and the start keyframes, alright? We probably won't see a difference, but hey, let's try anyway. You could definitely see, it's like I added an easing. You could definitely see that. You could see that change 1,000,000%. Okay, so it's no longer, it's still rocky, of course, but the duplication definitely smoothened the rocky turn out. I love that. Alright. So let's delete this and delete. Let me just undo everything. And the undo is deciding not to work today. Alright, so I had to restart. Amazing. Alright, keeping it severed and equal. Here we go. Keyframe 120. Alright, like that. And if you want to know what axis you're on, maybe the x-axis or the y-axis, you can go. You should already have it activated, but me, I turn mine off, especially when I'm recording the finished product of an animation or anything similar. I keep everything right here in MISC. This means miscellaneous, or aka extra stuff. Ever heard of extra? Read all about it? I'm probably that old, but hey, yeah, here I keep, these are the main tools that I use. First is device emulator. It emulates a bigger monitor, because I've been saying this monitor is pretty small, so the proportion of the screen is wrong, and I would need to manually edit it in my editing softwares, and that's very annoying. So I just come here, enable device emulator, and it simulates an actual bigger monitor, right? A HD 1080 monitor. Really helpful. I love it. even if I get a bigger monitor, I'll still have to use it because it won't be precise. Because look, you see this bar? There's no way to remove it. This bottom part right here, there's no way to remove it. So even if I get a bigger PC, I will still need to use it. Because this, it makes it so that the bars up here are removed. So I really love that. Add tools. This is just in case if I want to remove, like if I want to add the assistant up here, I can. If I want to add the accessory inserter, I can just add and remove anything I want, right? So I don't know why there's two assistants, but hey, do I? Okay, no. So yeah, that and full screen. I don't really use this since OBS are already. Oh, it don't automatically capture in full screen. But yeah, now you should see that the black bars on top are removed. You should see that. www, or is it? Yeah, alright. So yeah, it's removed. Those little black bars on the top are removed when it's in full screen. Alright, so but I keep it off of full screen because I need to see the OBS logo if it's still live or not. So I keep it out of full screen. What am I doing, bro? What am I doing? I'm supposed to be practicing my camera animations, and I'm over here showing out my settings, bro. But yeah, Explorer, Properties, Toolbox. This is saved to Roblox. When I need to save it, like instead of coming all the way here and then saving to Roblox here, I just come here, save, and then leave. But since this is a new thing, a new game that I opened up, I never saved this, so it's asking me to do that. Right here. Here is the show view selector. So now you can see your exact position. So let's say you want a perfectly straight angle for the 60. The 60 keyframe mark. You just let's redo this. Let's look in the front and let's line it up like that. At a C frame, 60-second mark. Let's move more back. Add another keyframe. There we go. So this one you can see the camera goes lower and the frame rate is different because the camera moves faster than the character. Right? So sometimes you'd want that in your animation, sometimes you wouldn't. But yeah, because basically look, you see the distance right here, it is 2 studs. 1 stud, 2 stud. And then when you come to the 60-point mark, it is a bunch of studs. So you can definitely see the difference. Just look around, really, because the best way to learn is to get hands-on. You'll never learn if you watch a million tutorials. Well, you're of course gonna learn something, but you won't actually get the actual knowledge and experience if you don't hop in the game and start animating. So this way you can see it's a bunch of studs apart. So that is how I can tell that the camera's frame rate is faster than the characters. It go from 2 studs apart to a bajillion studs apart, and you see the character catching up. So if you want that to be equal, how's what keyframe is it? Okay, there we go. You can use J and K to switch keyframes. I need to use this more. But yeah, you can see the difference. You can see it's still lined up from point A to point B. From the neck part, it is still lined up. W, right? For the arms, positioning the arms will be pretty difficult. But let's delete this. Now let's try to keep it 2 studs apart. That's 1 stud. That is 2 stud. Now add another frame. So now look at this. The positioning is basically exactly the same. You see that? You see that? The camera is moving with the character at the exact same time because the stud distance is the exact same. Alright? The stud, it feels like a tutorial, but I'm supposed to be practicing, right? Yeah. That is how you get, what do you call it? a follow me camera or something like that. I'm back. A lazy way you could do some is, let me show you. Let's delete these keyframes. Let's add the camera right here, for example. Add a keyframe. Alright. So like, let's say you want the camera to follow the player for the entire animation. Like the animation ends right there. So let's say you want the camera to follow the player the entire way through. What you could do, you don't need this attached to part. What you need is look at part. Alright, so you guys should already know that. I already see where you're going with that. Alright, you need look at part. Then press OK. Now you press look at parts, set a keyframe. Once you set a keyframe, you don't have to set a keyframe for look at part any other way. Alright, any other play, or because what the look at part do, what the keyframe do, it determines when it actually starts looking at the part. So from this part right here, the camera will not look at the player, but once it passes this keyframe, it'll start looking at the player. So that's what the keyframe represents. It just tells you when it starts tracking or when it starts looking. That's what the keyframe tells you. Alright. And for the other senses, for these, it's most likely a ease set to none. See, the easing style is set to none. So you don't change that because they know what they're doing. You can't even change it even if you wanted to. So it doesn't even matter. But alright, but yeah. Then you want to edit the keyframe. Value, make sure it's on value because that's what you need. And I think you need Explorer open for this. Then you press set. No, you press, yeah, you gotta have Explorer open. Let me do that real quick. Alright, there you go. So now select your character, select the what you want the camera to look at. Let's say torso. Once you select the torso in Explorer, you press set. There you go. You already saw the camera changed. Press OK, and now you're good. So now, once you press play, bam, the camera tracks the torso. It's not tracking anything else but the torso. Alright? So that is how you make the camera trace something without actually animating the camera the entire way through and accidentally making it look blocky. So this feature right here is exactly what I did in the Facebook mom's animation short. I was too lazy to animate the camera, so I just added a look at part, and then I made a look at the torso part, and then bang, bobbity bop, it looked at the torso part and worked perfectly fine. Alright, I gotta stop yapping. So next, what could I do? What could I do now? What I want, like, if you look at PM Damian's videos, look. So one cut could be from here. Then 2 seconds later, you see the camera whoosh, like in front of it. So what I want to do, let me delete this C frame. And we don't need the FOV. We're just practicing. We're not making an extra animation. Let's add a C frame right here. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna copy this C frame and move a little bit of a distance. Alright, so now this keyframe basically says, oh, you want a static movement. Because if you don't add the same if you don't add the previous keyframe, this is what it will look like. It'll just be a movement, right? It'll just be a movement from point A to point B. You don't want that. So what you want, well, unless you actually do want that in your animation. So you want to copy the keyframe, the previous keyframe, paste it, then you move up a couple frames, either one frame or a couple frames. Now you want to do the movement that you want to do. Let's say right here, the back of this one. bang, add a keyframe. So now the the camera movement only starts when it reaches this keyframe right here. Right, so now it's gonna be static, and then bang, it switches to the guy. Right, that's smoothing it out a bit. I mean, the positioning was off. Smoothing it out 3 times definitely wasn't ideal. But let me quickly redo it. Okay, put it like this. So now maybe we just want 1 time. There we go. The positioning is still somehow off. But you could just fix the last keyframe yourself. It is perfectly fine. No need to get mad at it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Because once you're doing camera, you can't just edit a keyframe. You need to delete it and then position it and then add a new one. Sadly, that is how it is with camera. It actually comes in handy sometimes because sometimes you forget to disable the camera and you accidentally create you update a previous pose that you didn't want updated. So it actually comes in handy sometimes. No, it's not too bad. Alright, so there you go. But because of the last keyframe that I added, it actually sucks. Right, you can see it is smooth like butter. And then once you get to this keyframe, it automatically it does a fast cut to where I set the keyframe. So that's bad. That's bad. Maybe it feels further apart. Let me try some. Alright, there we go. So now it's because this is the beginning and this the end. Let's only worry about this right here. Okay, we'll do it 1 time. Well, I don't like the speed. I want it to be faster. That's a downside. Wait, maybe it was because I was also duplicating the end keyframe. Maybe that's why. You see what I'm talking about? Duplicating the end and start keyframe messes up your animation. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It looks bad. The position, especially with the camera or the character, the positioning will be off. Or whatever you try to animate will be off. So I would definitely recommend. Maybe let's put it back where it was. 60 right here. And let's duplicate this 1 more time. I mean, still not bad. You could definitely still see the reposition. Like it's moving this way, and then once it's about to reach the last keyframe, it stops moving completely, rotate itself, and then it keeps moving again to get in place. I don't know if you understand or if I'm just yapping. But look, from keyframe 0 to the first keyframe, there's of course nothing. So once we enter here, we start moving smoothly. When I'm scrubbing through it, it don't look smooth, but trust me, it is smooth when you play it at normal speed. This right here is smooth, but oh man, I'm tired too. Alright, so Once you're on this key, does this keyframe look anywhere close to this keyframe? No, it does not. So when you're on this keyframe, you can clearly see the jump or reposition. It stops moving, not completely, but just slows down. It rotates itself to fit the last keyframe's position, and then it pushes itself into place by moving. That is a problem I gotta fix. I don't know how to fix it. Let me delete this and that. Alright. So it's still doing the reposition. I don't know why. Look. You see what I'm talking about? So look. It's moving closer to the character, and then bang. Once it's here, see, it's just rotating. It's no longer moving. It always happens before it hit the last keyframe, right? Then, oh man, yeah. Definitely have to try to figure that out. But I might end up doing another stream for camera movement practice. I might end up doing another stream for that because this stream feels more like a tutorial. It feels more like a tutorial than actual practice. So I might end up doing another tutorial live stream. So definitely be prepared for that. Alright, make sure y'all subscribe. Y'all don't want to miss out. And there was something I wanted to say to y'all during the stream. I'm going to tell you guys during the stream. So, I'm trying to remember. I can't. But if I do remember, I'm going to tell you guys in a community post. So, make sure y'all are in my community. Yo, chat, we good? We good? I saw it loading. Oh, hopefully we good. So, yeah. Off camera, maybe after the live stream, I might make a basic animation so that the next time we do a camera movement live stream, we actually have something to animate around instead of, plain air. So that is definitely a W. Anything else I gotta tell y'all? I think we're good. Let me stop wasting time. Let me actually get to animating. Sadly, this will only be a 2-hour stream. Don't worry, in the future, I will have at least 3-hour streams, right? No time under 3 hours, alright? For me, it won't be considered a live stream unless it is 3 hours or longer, alright? So, because I want you guys to have enough content to leave the live feeling happy you joined. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. In the future, no less than 3-hour streams, but today, I have to call it quits at 2 hours because I am sick. And I still gotta record the video for tomorrow. Chat, am I cut? Actually, I'm excuse myself for that because, I'm sick. So I'm gonna excuse myself for the video. So, and it's pretty late. So, tomorrow, because what I was previously planning, I was going to record and edit the video tonight. That is a stupid idea. I don't know what I was thinking, bro. But yeah, so because I'm sick, I definitely won't be able to record. Hopefully, I pray to God that the next tomorrow, I'm at least less sick to the point I'm able to record the video. The video will be scheduled, by the way, not like fake schedule, but just to let y'all know that the video is gonna be uploaded. That is why I use the schedule. It's not. I'm not faking the videos. All right. How do you fake steal a brain on videos? Crazy, but yeah. I'm gonna schedule the video so you guys can notify yourself when it's gonna upload. I'm definitely gonna be doing that in the future. I think I already said that in yesterday's admin abuse live stream. So thank you to everybody who was there. The live stream had like 23, 25 views. Thank you to every single one of y'all, like for real, bottom of my heart, actually. So I think I said that in the live stream yesterday, but what was I talking about again? Yeah, no. I thought I was going to record and edit the video tonight, but tomorrow hopefully I wake up, feeling fresh. I definitely won't be fresh when I wake up, but feeling better. You know what I'm saying? Better to the point I'm able to record and edit the video, and if everything works out perfectly, the video will be able to upload on Friday. Sadly, I wanted daily uploads because I'm a new channel and I'm trying to upload as much as possible, like daily. So yeah, I want to upload daily, but because I'm sick, I had to push a video's deadline back. And don't forget, I have 3 other live streams, bro. 3 other live streams that I want to do, but specifically related to animation. I already said it in the last stream, but I'm gonna say it again. I'm going to rename all of the animations and animation live streams I am going to do in the future. Actually, I'm not gonna leak the animations. I'm not gonna leak the animation ideas, but I will leak what I will be doing in future live streams, animation live streams. So number 1, camera live stream. That is what we're doing right now. Number 2, a bounce live streams. That is gonna be the live stream where we practice the bounce effect, the bounce animation style. I really like the bounce animation style, but if I were to do it, I would look like other creators by a lot. But the bouncy effect animation that's the only way an animation will look good. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way it'll look good. So, but yeah. Let me. All right. Third live. Face. All right. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw I sent a post. It was a short clip of a little test custom face animation that I did. I was only practicing. You will not be seeing custom that's not a custom face, but you will not be seeing custom faces from my channel for a long time until I fully 100% got it. You know what I'm saying? So then 4th live stream is VFX. I will be practicing VFX. So far, none of my animations have VFX. Like, for example, when you hit your mom with a shopping cart animation, that could have had a VFX where the shopping cart hit the mom. It could have had maybe a little dust VFX when the mom quickly pulled back the shopping cart, or what can I think of? The sound design is amazing. Maybe a very light footprint after every step the mom took. Those are little, very simple VFX that make you stand out. A lot of people will scroll on the short unnoticed. They'll watch the whole thing and they won't notice it. But the people who really notice it, man, that's a difference. Right, so 4th live stream we'll be practicing VFX skills. Right. So yeah, those are live streams I have coming up in the future. By the way, after the live, I'll take a break. I'll take a break first. I'll continue practicing the camera movements for like 10-20 minutes, and then after that I'll head to bed because I am tired. Just so you know, I finished a workout before the live stream. That is why I had to make it at 8. We had to go live at 8. I wanted to originally go live at 6, but I was coming from a place I do not want to mention, a place nobody likes, but you have to go to. I was coming from that place at I came out that place at 4:20. I wanted to start the live stream at 6, but then complications came up, and I had to work out. Since you see the time I'm live streaming right now, I usually work out from 8 to 9. I didn't want to work out very late today since guess what? I'm sick. So I decided to work out before the stream, and then I do a sort of late night stream. So that is what led me to starting the stream like late like this. Yeah, maybe not what you was expecting, but yeah. Yeah, I don't want to leak the animation ideas, but yeah, let's take a couple more minutes and actually practice and the animating. Let's actually practice animating. But yeah, but once we reach the 2-hour mark, that is it for today's stream. Very short, simple stream. This stream probably won't get a lot of views, maybe like 2-3 views, but hey, at least I still post, because like right now all I care about is posting. I don't care about getting views, getting subscribers. I of course care about getting subscribers, because you know, but right now I only care about actually uploading videos, because the more videos you upload, YouTube will see, oh, this guy or this gal is very interested in YouTube. They're posting very consistently. They might have potential to be a big star one day, a big YouTube star. So guess what they do? They start pushing your videos to a bigger audience. So now more people will see your videos just because you kept uploading videos. So yeah, that is my goal. I want to just keep uploading as many videos as I can till YouTube sees and gives me a promotion, a free promotion, a free upgrade. So yeah, let's actually animate. So for this one, we just did the PM Damian type camera animation. I'll definitely practice that more after the stream, but let's try for it to go for a different, like a 3D game like GTA. You know what is it called? Third person camera, like this. When the camera is on top of the person's head, behind them, like this. This right here is a third person camera. Let's try to animate the head like this. Alright, so let's open up the grid. Let's turn off my light. And what I want to do is of course layer it. Because if there's gonna be movement in the camera, you gotta of course layer it. Let's layer it. This having the like exact from this, using this wouldn't really work, because you would need a more lowered angle. So having this won't work for this type of animation. But alright, there we go. So now the top of the hat it's marked with the bottom of the hands. Let's add a C-frame. Let's move to frame 15. So I think we just gotta see this the problem. You gotta precise. Something like that. Let's add that. Not bad, not bad. So then once we're done with the entire animation, we could do the duplication bit. So let's actually delete this keyframe. Let's move on bigger increments. So like here's the thing with big and small increments. If you're going to do big increments, the animation will be kind of slow and jumpy, right? Since it's just moving from this to that. But if it's less, like more close-up keyframes from point A to point B directly, then it'll be a lot more smooth since there's no other keyframes in the way of it. That it doesn't take up a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but yeah, so you could do small increments, but you'd have to be very precise with the camera movement, because it can look janky. Cause bro, y'all wouldn't understand till y'all see it, fam. But it look like if you do precise increments and you get any of them wrong, it's gonna look bad, bro. It's gonna look bad. So let's just do big increments for now, since I'm really trying to do little increments. Alright, so now let's move the camera. As long as you don't move the angle, you should be perfectly fine. Alright, angle the arms and the hat. Perfect. And add a C-frame. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, chat. We already got a working third person animation camera view. Alright, so now let's continue on from here to the beginning of the turn. So like, let's do right here. Wait, don't add C-frame until you've positioned the camera. Okay, this ain't bad. So let's go at the start. So like, if you're gonna do something that interrupts, right? The turn interrupted the straightness of the path. The path before was straight, and it was it was easy to understand and which way to go. So, but because it's turning, we'll have to go precise. Because we're turning, like especially like if there's a distraction, then the animation will look bad. You cannot do big increments or big movements on a small portion of something, right? So yeah, you see how we was going straight here, like we're just going straight from point A to point B. Then what we got here, the turn caused a distraction, or not really distraction, disruption. Yes, that was the word. It caused a disruption to the straightness of the path that we was taking before. So let me show you an example instead of yapping my mouth off. Let me show you. Alright, so this is point A. Now, since the whole turn ends at the end of the animation, we just go to the end of the animation. Now, we position the camera. You see how I'm turning the camera and angling the camera? You'll see why that's bad in the little bit in the future. And C-frame. So now let's watch the entire animation and tell me what you think. Y'all see the problem? Y'all see the problem with using big increments when you come across a disruption. When you come across a disruption, you have to go simple. Yeah, sadly, you have to frame by well, not really fully frame by frame. Just I recommend like go 30 no 15 30 like 45 of these next, and then so on. Going by 15's definitely the way to go, because when I do my walking animations, I mostly use 15. Right, for an example, when I'm doing the arm swings, I'll bring the arm 15 degrees like that. Right, so yeah, when I'm doing that, it'll be 15 degrees. I use 15 for a lot of stuff. So if you come across a disruption, I recommend doing frame 15. No, if you come across a disruption, the frames should go by 15s. Multiply by 15s. Add 15 to each frame that goes next. I know what I'm saying, bro. Right, so then we just do small increments. Oh yeah, you can't do this. Yeah, alright. Don't forget, don't place the keyframes before you actually move the camera. You need to place the keyframe and move the camera. No, what am I talking about? Move the camera, then place the keyframe. Move the camera, place the keyframe. I'm sorry, no stream, no, not stream, no music this stream, because for some reason every single one of my streams got in, like, I literally searched no copyright music and every single song was copyrighted. Oh my gosh, bro. That was insane. When I looked at how many copyright claims, not strikes, copyright claims were on one live, it was insane. I'm like, dude. And during the live, I was like, yo, this song is pretty good. There's no way to no copyrighted song. A lot of the songs, especially like the Fat Rat, I think that played in 2 live streams ago. Like the Fat Rat, there's no way it was not copyrighted. Like I literally searched non-copyrighted music, and bro, every single song was copyrighted, bro. I was so mad. We lost. Wait. Oh, never mind. I thought we lost the affection. Not the affection. What am I talking about? The view or something like that. Yeah, we're almost done. We're almost done, chat. Could edit this. To 60. I'm telling y'all, like, using these grids are very, very helpful. Sometimes you don't have to use the grids. You could just use your imagination, or just make your own placements. What I mean by make your own placements is like, get out of the animation window. So this turns blue, the logo turns blue, and you could place stuff where telling you like how the screen should be, telling you where the screen should go when they're doing that move. And so I'm so tired. I don't know what I'm yapping about, bro. One second I have a topic, next second I come out of nowhere and then realize I'm talking nonsense. It's crazy. But yeah, 280. Oh, and by the way, did y'all know Prison Life is being updated again, chat? Finally. Yo, when I tell you Prison Life is my childhood game, bro. Prison Life is my childhood game. I used to play that bit every day, like me during 2020. Oh man, I was never in class. I was always, bro, always playing that prison life. That game was peak. I think I was like either 11 or 12 at that time. Peak, bruh, peak. Yeah. All right. So now let's see what the animation looks like. All right. Ready and play. Now look, it's not perfect because as you see, the characters moving left, right, left, right, left, right. So if they would make like more precise grid lines, that problem would of course be solved, right? Because the right now the up and down movement, amazing, perfectly solved. So now the other problem is the left and right problem. That is more tricky. That is more tricky to figure out. So I'm doing that tomorrow, bro. I'm tired, yo. Yeah, let's quickly do the duplication method. Remember, don't get the first and the last. I'm only gonna do it one time since it looked like there's not a lot of space. So I'm only gonna do it one time. You probably won't notice it because like it's very small. The main thing you mostly notice is the left and right movement. But other than that, this third person camera attempt, W, big W. And when I'm watching it in real time, like while it's playing, if you like, have you anybody noticed this? Look, so for this entire part, it is straight, just like the map, right? And once it gets to the turning part, bang! See, it starts going up. I don't know if anybody noticed that, but I think I must have changed the angle because it started going up from there, nowhere else. Look, from that point, it just kept going higher and higher. Let me show y'all. See, from this point to the beginning, it's just going higher and higher. There's more space opening up between the edge of the world and the sky. So, yeah. Yeah. I guess we could just chill right now. Like 15 minutes. So we did third person, we did PM dummy in action. I don't really want to do first person right now, bro. But first person is pretty easy. Cause I'm not gonna have everything, bro. Good luck. Here's what I'm gonna do. Go to plugins, character, insert new character. Then let me get out the animation. Then let's open Explorer. So since it is a first person, the head, the body, the legs will not be shown. So what I do, let me quickly rename this to arms. The arms will only be seen. So what I do, delete the cap, because we won't need that. Delete the legs, we won't need that. And I keep the arms, so that we don't need the head either, right? All we need is the arms. So during the animation, wait, never mind, it is first person. What am I talking about, yo? We of course need everybody, but for example, the shopping cart the mom shopping cart one, that's what I did. I deleted all the other body parts except the arms and the torso, right? If you wanna be able to animate normally with some of the limbs deleted, these are the ones you gotta keep I think torso too. Is torso also? No. Yes, yes. So if you want to delete any limbs, make sure these three right here are there when you delete it. Because you need these to animate. This is the center. The humanoid root part is the center of the entire model. Right? Let me try to find it. Press F. Alright, look. Now I'm going to move it. You see? You see, this is the humanoid root part. Since it's apart, I've never done this. This will be my first time seeing what a humanoid root part looks like. It'll probably just be a normal part. Let's put it to 0, man. So this is the humanoid root part, right? This is what controls the basic positioning, right? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but it should be the same size as your torso. Then they just have invisible. So make sure you always have your humanoid root part. The humanoid, this is what actually gives it the humanoid or human traits, like for example health, name, a type, the rig type, the parent it's attached to, all these other settings, the health, hip height, max health, max slope angle, walk speed. The humanoid is what gives the model the humanoid trait. So you definitely don't delete these. And the torso, I don't know why, but when I deleted the torso, the animation, it wouldn't let me. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I thought the humanoid root part was in the torso. But yeah, I don't know why, but it wasn't working when, for the shopping cart one, when I deleted the torso, it didn't let me animate the arm. So make sure you don't delete the torso, the humanoid, or the humanoid root part when you are, whatever you're trying to do. But for this animation, did you ever see the legs in the, when you hit your mom with the shopping cart short? You did, because I deleted it. Unless you want to be like a realistic first person, then you can keep all the limbs. The hats, you of course don't need it since that won't be seen. You're just wasting space at this point or something like that. So yeah, that is how you delete other limbs. What I did is for the thumbnail too. I don't expose how I did the thumbnails, cause that's a bit of a secret. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, first person. So since it's a basic walking animation, see, look. Let me show you how to do basic first person camera work. Go to the camera properties right here. Do the same thing. Press this. Attach the part. You guys should already see where I'm going with this. Wait, this the wrong one. Let me see. Is it? Oh no, it's not. We're good. So now we go to attach the part. Then we go to this one right here, friend portrait, and we want to attach it to the head. Dang, you guys already see what I'm doing, huh? Yeah. Alright, so there you go. You attach the camera to the head. So now, as you can see, the hair or the hat, it looks like the man hair from here. But let's just delete that since we don't want that in our way. There you go. Just disable the camera so you can actually go out the head. And let's say you want to animate it, right? So here to, let's say here. you want the head to tilt down. So then, bang, it tilts down like that. So now if you enable camera, watch this, chat, watch this. Dang, look at that. That is how you do a first person, right? This for this first person thing, I literally just thought of it like, so I remember attaching to the part, it automatically brought the camera to the part. What if I could do that with the head too? And the head was already gonna be labeled which one was gonna be the front side, so I didn't have to do any other extra work. Sometimes you gotta just think. You just gotta think sometimes, you know. Not everything comes to you. You gotta earn them, right? So yeah, make sure you do right. All right. So let's get out of here. Let's delete this actually. But yeah. Oh, I deleted the entire camera. Bro. But yeah. There we go. I'm gonna practice these. Skills. Tomorrow after the live. No, what am I talking about? I'm gonna continue practicing them tomorrow. After the video, though. After the video is recorded, maybe even edited, I will practice these sounds. Wait, where'd I get sound from? Yo, I'm just trying to get out of here, bro. My bed is right there. I could just, yo. Man, I'm just trying to get out of here so I can go to sleep. We're almost at 2 hour mark. Thank you everybody so much for joining the stream, yo. Like, thank you so much, bottom of my heart. Like if you're here, if you're watching, bro, you are. Cause look, I'm gonna do something mad special for my OGs. If you here, right, I'm gonna do an event. Just a very small one, cause I don't want everybody to know. But it's gonna be where if you're an OG, if you remember, cause look, I have 2,000 subscribers when my name changed. So if you're an OG and you remember what my name used to be before Trickshot, I'll do a massive giveaway. Either Robux of any amount, like say 500,000 Robux, maybe even 1,000,000. All right, that is how I'm going to determine my OG fans or my OG subs and my new subs. If you remember what my name used to be before Trickshot, you get some Robux, you get some money. All right. How I'm gonna do that. I'm going to make a Google Forms, and it'll be basic questions about my channel, right? Like name, like maybe name some animations, or what was your favorite animation. Like, it'll be very questions, very basic, easy questions, and if you're an OG, I have to do this quick before I blow up. I have to get every single one of my 2,000 subscribers to give me a name that they'll remember when I'm doing the giveaway. Cause then I'll be calling names, and then when they hear their name, oh, that's my name, and then they get some Robux. You know what I'm saying? They get some real life money. They win a gaming PC. I really need one right now, but I cannot be giving away gaming PCs if I don't even have one myself. So, but yeah, if you're an OG, like if you're always joining the streams, if you're lighting up the chat, like you're commenting on some of the videos, if you're an active subscriber on the on the Trick Shot channel. Don't worry, but I see you, bro. Just so you know, YouTube lets you know if you're a top commenter. Like, if you're a top commenter, YouTube lets me know. YouTube lets me know, so then I'll see if you're really active in the chat. If you're really active in the chat, I'll see you as a top commenter. And I'll definitely make sure to write your name down, so in the future I can give y'all boys some Robux. Like, just for being here when it all started, you know what I'm saying? Because when Mr. Beast was doing his very old videos, I don't know how Mr. Beast's channel was back then, but I'm not. Everybody's first couple of videos were bad, so it was his content was bad content, same as mine. I'll always have bad content, but when I keep doing this YouTube, when I keep uploading, I'm gonna get better and better and better and better and better, right? So, like, right now I probably have nobody in my live stream, but in the future I'll have thousands of people in my live stream, and this is where it all started. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very grateful for the 2,000 people subbed me right now. Like, I can't stop saying it. Thank y'all boys so much, man. Ah, man. But yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I had to hurry up, brush my teeth, wash my face, and head to bed. W stream, chat. I mean, there was an L stream. What am I talking about? L stream. L stream and W stream at the same time. I will be doing starting soon screen, ending soon screen, be right back screen. I will be doing it, but not now, because for some reason, when especially the starting now screen, it's literally just a simple 10-second video on loop, and it's racking up, like, it's taking up so much of my frames. I don't know why. So I'm very scared of turning the thing on, because it could literally crash OBS. I don't know how a little, like, I gotta change that. Especially if I'm streaming, it'll definitely crash. 1,000% it'll crash. Nope, like, that starting thing is not something you wanna play with. But yeah, thank y'all boys so much for joining the stream. We got a couple more seconds before it's 2 hours. Thank y'all boys. You know, like, I mean, I do have some music. It's from yo. I remember my old channel. Let me quickly plug it in real quick. I have it on a USB. Right. I have it on a USB. Let me open it up. Like, I used AI to make these songs because I wanted custom songs for my videos. I wanted custom songs. Or if I didn't delete them already. Wait, did I already delete? I deleted them. No. Dude. I deleted them. But it was like funky songs. Like, it was bad. Maybe if you check my channel, maybe I don't think I used any of the songs on trick shot videos, but this exact same channel used to be 2 other channels. I already said that in last live stream or 2 live streams ago. This channel used to be 2 other channels. First was a gaming channel. Second was a Mr. Beast slash real life content channel, and then here we are, Trick Shot channel. Well, first, if y'all my OGs, it was an S tier. The channel was named S tier, but I changed it to Trick Shot. So, but it's not, the content's still the same. I only changed the name, so that doesn't count as a new channel. Boy, yeah, like, so during, especially during, I made the songs during the Mr. Beast slash real life content type of like content. Yeah, the Mr. Beast related content. That is when I decided to make the custom AI songs. Like, some of them were good, a lot of them were bad. A lot of them were bad. Some of them were good. It was mean, bro. That's crazy, but yeah, we reached the 2 hour mark. Thank you everybody so much for joining the stream. So make sure y'all subscribe and turn on post notifications because the video's coming out on Friday. It's a Friday, so think about it. People would want to go home early, so the video's getting uploaded at 4 o'clock. Yeah. So on Friday, 4 o'clock, the video will be posted. I'll try to work my butt off tomorrow. If I'm not sick, I can get the video recorded. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this live stream. Thank y'all boys so much for tuning in. Man, I'm telling y'all, if you guys will not want to miss, like, if you like, tell y'all friends, bro. Tell y'all friends. Because you do not want to miss out on a bunch of Robux just because you was not an OG. So I'm telling y'all don't have to be in every single live stream. Y'all don't have to be in y'all don't have to watch every single video. Y'all don't have to comment on every single video. Just make sure y'all active. Cause I comment on every single one of y'all. I reply to every single one of y'all comments. So if you make yourself visible, I'll see you. And I'll write your username down. I'll write your name down. Right? I'll write you down. So then when I blow up, I'll have an exclusive giveaway to only my OGs to thank y'all for being there and helping me get to where I am. Cause Mr. Beast isn't as big as he is if he didn't gain his first subscriber, his 10th subscriber, his 100th subscriber, his 1,000th subscriber, his 10,000th subscriber. He did not get to where he was or to where he is without anybody picking him up and like leading him. You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank all 2,000 of y'all. So if you make yourself visible, and active on my channel, I will 100% see you. I'll write you down, and when I blow up, I will reward you with a bunch of giveaways. Like, the amount of rewarding I'm gonna give, you're gonna cry. I promise you, bro. Do not miss your chance. Tell all your friends, share it, turn this into a clip. Share the clip to your friends, tell them to subscribe. You don't want to miss out. I'm going to be doing real cash giveaways, PC giveaways, anything you would want. PS5, GTA 6 when that comes out in the future. If you still don't have GTA 6 in whatever year you're watching this, I can hit you up. I can hit you up with a giveaway. And all you have to do is press one button and be active on my channel. That is it. You basically get the key to success just for being active on someone's channel. So who wouldn't want? Who wouldn't want that? Right? So make sure y'all here again next stream. Thank y'all boys so much for coming, for tuning in. And I'll see you guys next stream. Peace.